All right, so ever wonder what really goes on behind the curtain?
Mm.
Today's deep dive, it's all about the unsung heroes of the theater world. Dressers.
Oh, yeah.
We're going beyond the surface here. With these awesome insights from RoleCatcher's career guide,
Right.
their interview prep tools,
Hmm.
and how they're using tech to help people navigate the job market. It's pretty fascinating stuff.
Yeah, it's a fascinating world for sure. Often overlooked, I think.
Oh, absolutely.
Amidst all the bright lights and the standing ovations and all that. People think costumes. But it's so much more than that.
Right, and this RoleCatcher guide, they don't hold back.
Okay.
They describe dressers as, and I quote, the unsung heroes who not only help bring the director's artistic vision to life, but also ensure that the costumes can actually survive the wear and tear of a performance.
And it's that survival aspect that often gets overlooked.
Oh, totally.
It's really a delicate balance between artistry and practicality. Think about those quick changes you see on stage.
Oh,
A dresser's knowledge of fabrics, sewing techniques, even costume history. It all comes into play to make those seamless transitions happen like you wouldn't believe.
And they share this story in the guide about a dresser who literally saved the day with her sewing skills.
Oh, wow.
A lead actor's costume ripped right before a crucial scene.
Oh, no.
Talk about high stakes. But the dresser, armed with just a needle and thread, managed to repair it in the wings, completely unnoticed by the audience.
Exactly. Those are the things that audiences never see,
Right.
but are just so essential to a smooth performance. The guide really stresses that dressers are involved from those initial fittings, making sure costumes fit perfectly, move well,
Yeah.
all the way to those potentially chaotic backstage changes.
Oh, for sure.
It's a physically and mentally demanding job,
Right.
requiring stamina, attention to detail, and the ability to think on your feet.
Definitely. It's not just about knowing your way around a sewing machine, though. RoleCatcher emphasizes the importance of understanding different fabric types.
Oh, absolutely.
For example,
Yeah.
silk might look luxurious on stage,
Sure.
but it can be incredibly delicate to handle, especially under those hot stage lights.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then you have your more durable fabrics, like canvas or linen,
Right.
often used for period costumes, and those require a different set of skills altogether.
Completely different.
It's amazing.
And let's not forget about the diva factor.
Oh,
The guide mentions that dealing with actors' personalities, that's another aspect of the job. Imagine trying to wrangle a quick change with someone who's in character and feeling the pressure of a live performance.
oh my gosh. I'm getting stressed just thinking about it.
Yeah, it can be intense.
So what kind of personality thrives in this kind of environment with its unique challenges and demands? RoleCatcher lists a flexible schedule as a pro, but we know that that translates to long, irregular hours, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, let's be real.
Flexible is one way to put it. We're talking late-night performances, weekend shows, holiday seasons when everyone else is celebrating. A typical day could involve anything from pre-show fittings and adjustments to those frantic, quick changes during the performance.
Oh, wow.
And even the strike afterwards where everything gets packed away.
Strike. There's a term some folks might not know.
Oh.
You're talking about taking down the set and costumes after the curtain closes.
Right. Exactly.
It's amazing how much work happens even after the audience leaves. So given the demanding schedule and the behind-the-scenes nature of the work, what keeps dressers going?
Passion, definitely. The guide really emphasizes this. This isn't a career you pursue for fame or fortune.
Right.
It's about the love of theater, the thrill of being a part of something bigger than yourself.
That's awesome. And it's a career that can take you places literally. RoleCatcher outlines several career stages, starting with entry level, then moving up to junior, senior, and even lead dresser positions. They even have these fascinating profiles showcasing how people have climbed that theatrical ladder.
That's what I find so inspiring about this field. You might start as an assistant, learning the ropes from more experienced dressers, and eventually find yourself managing the costume budget for a large-scale production, or even mentoring new talent.
Speaking of mentoring, RoleCatcher mentions that dressers can transition into roles like costume designer or supervisor. It's not always a clear-cut path, but those opportunities for growth definitely exist. How common is that jump in your opinion?
It's definitely possible, but as you said, it's not always straightforward. The guide hints at the importance of networking and building relationships within the industry. Imagine working alongside established designers, learning their craft, and eventually getting the opportunity to contribute your own creative ideas. That's often how those transitions happen.
It's about seizing those opportunities and proving yourself as a valuable asset to the production. And speaking of proving yourself, let's talk about the interview process. RoleCatcher really goes above and beyond here with a library of over 120,000 interview questions. They want candidates to be prepared for anything. They cover everything from general interview questions to those specific to dressers, like dealing with those diva moments we talked about earlier.
Right, right.
They even have a question about handling difficult clients. Imagine being asked, how would you handle a situation where a lead actor is unhappy with their costume minutes before going on stage?
Mm,
Talk about thinking on your feet.
absolutely. It highlights the importance of staying calm under pressure, being a problem solver, and understanding that the show must go on no matter what.
Right.
But it's not all about crisis management. Rollcatcher also emphasizes the importance of staying updated on fashion trends, even for period-specific productions.
Yeah, that makes sense, though.
Yeah,
You might be working on a Shakespearean play,
sure.
but understanding current fashion trends can spark new ideas and interpretations for costumes. It's about finding that balance between historical accuracy and a modern sensibility. So out of all those interview questions, is there one that you think really reveals a candidate's potential as a dresser? There are so many good questions in this guide.
Yeah.
But the one that really stands out to me is this. Can you describe a time you had to make a quick decision regarding a client's attire?
Oh, that's a good one.
It really gets to the heart of what a dresser does.
Absolutely.
They have to think on their feet, be a problem solver,
For sure.
and understand that sometimes the show must go on,
Yes.
even if a zipper breaks 2 minutes before curtain call.
Exactly. I talk about a high-pressure situation.
Right. And, it's not all about the costumes and the quick changes. RoleCatcher's platform itself is pretty impressive.
It is.
They have these integrated job boards,
Mm,
CV analysis tools,
all right.
even AI feedback for interview practice. It's like having a personal career assistant in the digital age.
Yeah. It's incredible how technology is changing the game, even for creative fields like theater.
Oh, totally.
And speaking of technology, Rollcatcher does highlight the growing challenge of automated recruiters. Have you noticed that becoming a big hurdle in this field?
It's interesting you say that because you'd think that those skills of a dresser, the adaptability, the attention to detail, the ability to work under pressure, those would translate well even to an algorithm.
I know.
But then again, how do you teach a bot to appreciate the nuance of a hand-stitched costume or the drape of a particular fabric?
That's the question, isn't it? It's a valid concern. And it kind of speaks to this broader conversation about the role of technology in the arts. Rollcatcher seems to be acknowledging this by offering both human-centric tools and AI-powered assistance. It's about finding that right balance.
Mind that balance, exactly. They even have this paid co-pilot AI feature for
Yeah.
those who want that extra help. It's fascinating how they're adapting to this changing job market landscape.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's a testament to the fact that even in a world increasingly reliant on technology, those human skills, that passion for the craft, those will always be essential.
I love that. Okay, so we've gone from backstage chaos to career paths, touched on the power of AI, and even peeked into the future of job hunting.
It's been quite a journey.
It really has. One thing that's really resonated with me is how dressers are like these performance ninjas.
Right.
Their skills are absolutely crucial to the success of a production,
Yeah.
but they often work in the shadows.
Behind the scenes.
Their contributions unseen by the audience.
The unsung heroes.
Truly.
Yeah. They are the silent guardians of the wardrobe, the unsung heroes of the stage. And, for those considering this path, I would say embrace the unexpected. Be curious, be resourceful, and never underestimate the power of a well-placed safety pin.
That is such great advice. A huge thank you to RoleCatcher for these incredible resources, and to you, our listeners, for joining us on this deep dive into the world of dressers. Until next time, break a leg, everybody.